What is up guys, it's your boy Arata. This is going to be a new series of my YouTube channel called Arata Radio. And as you guys already noticed, I'm talking in English, and this is a series where I talk in English. So I hope you guys enjoy. So as I said before, this is going to be a new series where I talk in English, and it's going to be something like a radio. So I'll be mainly talking, and there's going to be no cinematic transitions or anything like that. It's just gonna be me talking to you guys, and yeah, that's about it. So let's start off by playing some background music since it's radio, you know. All right. Well, before we get into the actual radio, let me talk why I wanted to start this new Arata radio series. The reason is pretty simple. I just wanted to start a new thing. Since I started my YouTube channel, I realized that I never made a whole video me talking in English. Well, you know, in some cinematic videos, I spoke in English in my voiceovers, but I never, tried something like talking to you guys or in vlogs. I think I never talked in English for the whole time. So yeah, this is gonna be the video that I'm gonna be talking in English for 15 or 20 minutes. So I think there's a lot of ways of enjoying this video. Maybe it might help you in studying English as like a listening lesson, or you can just listen to this radio talk while you're cooking, or maybe before you go to bed. Well, anything is fine. So the things that I'm gonna be doing in this radio is gonna be two things. One is gonna be where I answer questions. It's gonna be Q&A. So I've asked you guys to request some questions, so I'll be picking maybe 2 to 3 questions, and I'll be answering those. I might be sharing my thoughts about it. I might give you some answers to it. I might just share it to you guys, but I'm not really sure how it goes, but I'll just pick some questions and I'll answer to it. And the second part would be me sharing you guys some videos that I watched this week or this month that I liked. So yeah, maybe YouTube videos, TikTok videos, or maybe even Netflix shows that I watched recently. So let's stop talking and just dive into it. All right, so the Q&A, let's start the Q&A. So as I said before, I requested some questions, and thank you so much for sending a lot of questions. Let me choose one. Let's see. Okay, so this is gonna be the first question. I have to read the question in Japanese since, you guys gave me questions in Japanese. So please don't be mad at me speaking in Japanese when I read the questions. 大学受験全部落ちて海外のコミカルに行くか浪人かでも迷っています。親は海外行ってもいいよと言ってくれているのですが、今まで予備校に通わせてくれたりしてくれたので申し訳ない気持ちがあります。しかし大学受験しようと決めた理由が留学に行きたいからという理由だったので、海外に行くのもいいかなと考えています。新田さんはこの考えについてどう思いますか？ Thank you very much, 一平さん。So you are going back and forth whether you should go study abroad or you should stay in Japan and try another year to get into Japanese college. This is gonna be a really hard decision, to be honest. But my answer would be go for it. Just go for it. Give it a shot. You should go study abroad. And the reason why this is gonna be my answer is that the chance that you have, the opportunity you have, is not something that everybody could have, Your parents are willing to pay your tuitions when you study abroad. Your parents are saying that they're totally fine with it. So why not? Maybe at this moment you might think that there's not much difference whether you go study abroad or whether you study in Japan. But as I said, it's not a chance that everyone has. And when you think about the things that you would be able to study, you will be able to experience, everything would be a precious moment when you study abroad. And that's what I could say from experience as well. There's so many things that you will experience when you study abroad that you never had experienced before, and things that you won't be able to experience in Japan. So my answer is just go for it. And I totally understand that you might be sorry for your parents because the tuitions are so expensive, the rents are high, and everything makes you uncomfortable. But that's the thing you should think after you study, after you receive your diploma or whatever. After you study hard, you work hard, and you put your time and effort in whatever you want to pursue, then you should think what you can do in return to your parents. So at this moment, I'll say just go for it. Okay, the next question is gonna be this one. スマホをすぐいじっちゃうのを解消するにはどうすればいい? From my first grade son. Thank you very much, my first grade son. This problem, I assume that this problem, so many people have this problem, you know, and sometimes I do as well. But the answer to this is pretty simple. Just make an environment, just put yourself in an environment that you won't be able, that you just can't watch your smartphone, like physically. It's pretty difficult to keep yourself watching your phone by just like telling yourself not to. It's rather you should, make an environment that you just can't touch your smartphone. So what I did when I had the same problem was that if you're an iPhone, go to the settings and then set your app settings to like 5 to 10 minutes, the screen time, you know. There's a settings that you can change your screen time for your each apps. So maybe if you're watching too much TikTok videos, then just set your TikTok screen time to like 5 to 10 minutes. And the important thing is that don't be like too harsh to yourself. You don't have to like throw away your smartphone or make your screen time to 0. Just give some space to yourself, but also put some limitations. So I guess that's my answer. You just set your screen time to like 5 to 10 minutes. And then what happens is that when you watch your TikTok videos, as usual, the pop-up comes up, the notification pops up and it says you've already watched 10 minutes, so go f yourself. So that's one method I did. Other things are like pretty much the same. Maybe like give the phone to your friends while you have to do your work for like 1 hour, and then come back and rest for 10 minutes and then give the phone back to your friend again. Either way, the common thing that is important is that you have to put yourself in an environment that you really like have to, that you really can't touch your smartphone. I think this is like pretty much the same for like any habit you want to continue. You just have to like create an environment. I'm not really sure if this answer helps, but yeah, good luck. All right, maybe this is gonna be the last question for today. It's gonna be a third question. Okay, a question from Keisuke0822 さん。将来やりたいことがたくさんあるんですけれど、新田くんならどのように優先順位をつけますか? Thank you very much, Keisuke さん。This is another hard question. Well, to begin with, it's a pleasure. It's a really grateful thing that you have a lot of things that you want to do in the future, the things you want to pursue. And that's a thing that not a lot of people are able to think about it. Most people do not have things that they want to pursue. They're not sure what they want to do in the future. So the first thing is that you should be really grateful for it. And then second, how you should place the priorities, right? If I were you, I'm not sure what you have in that priority list, but I would choose the first priority to something that I can only do right now, or the things that I can only do in this year, or the things that are really urgent. For example, if you want to start programming, if you want to start filmmaking, if you want to do karate, if you want to do piano, among those, the thing you should start now would be, I guess, filmmaking or programming, because that's the things that are really, trending right now. And who knows, like 5 years later, like everyone would be like able to make films, and then at that time, even if you wanted to start filmmaking, like that's not like a really nice skill. Like it's gonna be, totally like not trending at that time, and it won't be that urgent at that time. So the answer would be make your priority list by how urgent it is and how much you like have to do right now. It might be difficult for some things that you want to it might be hard to prioritize if like everything is like urgent, but in that case you should choose the thing that you want to do most. That's I guess that's the only answer. You just have to choose what you really want to do right now. Like think if tomorrow is gonna be the last day of Earth, then I guess that'll be your answer. If you're gonna die tomorrow, what would I do and what would I pick among that priority list? Think about what you can only do right now, and also think about what you really want to do if you're gonna die tomorrow. All right, I guess that's it for the Q&A. Thank you so much for those people who sent me a lot of questions, and of course I will continue to do this in Arata Radio if you guys like it. So please feel free to send more questions or like more themes that I could talk about in this video. All right, thank you very much. And as I said before, as I said in the beginning, I will be also sharing you guys one video or like one creative work to you guys that I liked recently. So let's do that for today. The recent video that I watched is a YouTube video where there's I forgot the name. It was like, yeah. It's a video called How We Shot a Car Commercial for Hyundai Behind the Scenes. So basically this is a video about a filmmaker creating a car commercial for Hyundai. And it was really interesting how they show not only the final work, but also the behind the scenes. So the whole video, it was really creative, it was really interesting, and the commercial itself was really high quality. It was really nice to watch. So yeah. That's the video I watched recently and the video that I want to share with you guys. Okay, so I guess this is gonna be it for today's Arata Radio. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a totally new challenge for me, so I was kind of nervous, and I think in the video there is gonna be a lot of cuts. Ideally, if it's a radio, you shouldn't be like retaking so much, but it's my first time, so please don't be mad at me. Okay. And as I said before, please feel free to share a lot of comments about this and how you thought about my new series. And also, if you like to share me some questions, I'll be really happy to go over your questions and answers to it. So please comment below. All right, and if you guys have any requests on about the themes that I talk in the radio, also please share it in the comments. All right, thank you so much for watching Arata Radio. If you like this video, please like the video and also subscribe to my channel. All right, till next time. It might help you in some English listening, or maybe you could just like fuck.